What's happening, troops? Welcome back to another video on the SharpDiv YouTube channel. If you're new in here, we'll try to get to 10,000 subscribers, so please subscribe to the channel. We're nearly there. Today I'm going to be giving my post-match reaction, giving my post-match reaction to Rangers versus Hamilton that has just happened. Rangers ended up winning 4-1 in the match. How the hell did that happen? Actually happened, I put out a giveaway contest on my Instagram, which all you needed to do was like the photo and leave a comment, and at the end of this video I'll be announcing who has won the signed Ali McCoist photo. Here it is, people. Beauty, belter. So Rangers won the match 4-1. Getting into the last 10 minutes, it was one each. Rangers had hardly any shots. We broke down Hamilton hardly any times, but we ended up still getting 4-1 against them. Yep, very surprising, but I will take it. It's broke the voodoo of the away games. Going into this, we'd not won an away game under Steven Gerrards yet in the league. Yep. 4 games, 2 draws and 2 defeats. Defeats coming against Livingston and Celtic, and the draws coming against Aberdeen and Motherwell, and poor performances as well recently when we've been playing away. The plastic pitches I still think are a problem for Rangers. Let me know what you think about them in the comment section below. You know my opinion on them. I hate them, and I hate them being in the top flight of Scottish football. Unnecessary in my opinion. If you're in this league, you should have a grass pitch. Jordan Rossiter, the guy who is very unfortunate with injuries. He's been plagued with injuries in his whole career, and he's still a very young player. Made his second appearance for Rangers in the last 2 years. In his last appearance, it was a 5-each draw versus Hibs, where he absolutely bossed it. And in this game again, he played most of the 90 minutes. And I've got to say, for a guy that's played only 2 games now, well, 2 first appearances, 2 starting appearances for Rangers in the last 2 years, big credit to you, mate. Fitness is obviously on point. We just need luck to be on your side in future. The game was very slow, and I put a lot of this down to the tactics enforced by both teams. Rangers probably went there and tried to adapt a little, given that it was on a different surface and we are used to. Obviously we would have been training on the AstroTurf pitch all of this week in the lead up to this match, but I just think that we suck. We suck really bad. I don't know if it's mental as well with Rangers playing on AstroTurf pitches, but right now we just suck on them essentially. And every game we've played so far in them, we've not played very well, apart from at Kilmarnock, which then leads me to say, is it actually the AstroTurf pitches, or was it more of a mental block when playing away in the league? And that voodoo, as I spoke about earlier, has now been lifted. So hopefully Rangers can go on now and start picking up results away from home and actually playing well as well. First 45 minutes were boring. Very boring. The only thing that really happened within those 45 minutes was Ryan Kent, the man of the moment, the absolute myth, magic feat, breaking through for a great pass from Alfredo Morelos, I may add, with his left foot, who just seems to be getting better and better every single game. Even his temperament, I would argue, is getting better. Plays a great left-footed pass right through to Ryan Kent, and the Hamilton goalkeeper really makes his mind up for him. He could have put it at any height and it still went in, but just the way he did it was absolutely delicious. Hits it on the bounce with the left foot right over the keeper, and it just drops in. His celebration again was brilliant. Ryan Kent is a player that gets it. He's come up from Liverpool and he just gets the club. I hope that we can secure him in a full-time contract at Rangers Football Club. Secure him, make him a player, because he is an absolute diamond. What a find from Mark Allen, Steven Gerrards and all our Rangers on that one. So he makes it 1-0. We go in at half time, winning 1-0. A lot of Rangers fans at this point still aren't really feeling it, to be honest. Katic, that's another thing that we'll move on to further down in the video, but first we go into the second half. and it's just boring, isn't it? It's very slow, it's pedestrian again, and you're thinking to yourself, just take the 3 points, it's going to be one of those days. My prediction before the match was like 7-1 to Rangers. Yep, I went out there, or 8-0, because I just thought if we did get the goal, that the floodgates would absolutely open. But credit to Hamilton, they fought back well. They had a number of chances due to unforced errors, and it meant that Boyd ended up getting the ball on the edge of the box, and he's just walloped a world-class goal into the top corner of Alan McGregor's net. You know that it's a good shot when it beats Alan McGregor from that distance. World-class strike, what a goal from the Hamilton player. But Rangers didn't let that stop them. We go right up the park, Daniel Candeias hits it into the box, and it's a handball. Let me know what you think. Do you think it was a penalty? In my opinion, it was a penalty. I think that his hand comes into an unnatural position towards the ball, hits his hand, goes back down and hits hits his arm and then goes down and hits his hand. So I've got to say that that is a penalty. James Tavernier steps up, and there's only one result when he steps up for penalties. 6 goals scored so far this season from the penalty spot, and the other one came from a free kick. So Captain Tav, Stevie G must have been teaching him a few things on how to hit penalties. He can hit them everywhere. This one went top left, and only a few minutes later Alfredo Morelos wins a penalty. Very controversial penalty. I don't think it was a penalty, but I also don't think that it was deliberate from Alfredo Morelos, tripping himself essentially, kicked himself on the back of the leg, and the Hamilton defender can feel hard done by on that one. Penny Dallas, who was absolutely on your side today, I'm not going to lie, which feels good for a change to have a referee on your side. Yep, I've said that, never thought I would say that, but that was to Hamilton's detriment, and the consistency wasn't there for the referee. He just kept giving us decisions. But I'm not going to complain this time. You only complain when you're losing about referees, don't you? The Hamilton fans, they'll be raging. But we get a penalty, Morelos wins it, and Tavernier hits it right down the middle. And when I'm watching it live, I thought the keeper saved it, because it went right down the middle and hit the pole behind the goals, and when it hit it, it came bouncing back out straight away. So I'm thinking like, something's happened here, but Tav's away celebrating. So it's 3-1 to Rangers. The 4th goal came from Alfredo Morelos, plays it through to Daniel Candeias. He's quite unlucky. Morelos gets a touch with his left foot, gets another touch and smashes it in the net. Celebration was brilliant as well. Goes and celebrates just in front of the Rangers fans. His 12th goal of the season so far, and what an absolute strike it was. 6 in his last 6 as well. Come on the Buffalo, keep it up, wee man. We're going to need you if we're going to do anything this season. So where do we start? So getting into some of the individual performances on the park, I don't look at any of their starting 11 in the Rangers side really and say that they had one of their best performances, and I'm struggling to just pick one out as being, you know, the best player in the park. But I'm going to lean towards Morelos and give him my man of the match, because he got an assist, he won a penalty, and he got a goal as well. One of the burning questions in a lot of Rangers fans' minds over the last month or two since the Villarreal game is why Nikola Katic has been taken out of the team for Waro. And I think that that may have been answered a wee bit today. Katic, I'm not going to fling him under the bus at all, but he never had his best 90 minutes. And I would argue before he was taken out of the starting 11, Goldson probably had worse performances than him. So I think that it might be confidence, it might even be match sharpness, but he had a terrible 78 minutes or so before he was substituted. When he was substituted for the man Waro himself, he showed a wee bit of anger as well, which I like from a player. He was upset. Surely he was upset at his own performance, because he did have a dreadful 90 minutes. I don't think there'll be a lot of players I don't think there'll be a lot of fans now calling for Waro to be dropped after that display from Katic, but hopefully he can bounce back from this. He's 21 years old, he's a Croatian internationalist, not a regular internationalist, but he's had a cap, so hopefully he can come back from this and he could maybe force himself back in the team, but it might be a wee while before he gets another opportunity at that one. Rangers are 5 points off of top of the league leaders Hearts, but we have the best goal difference in the league. We have the best attack so far in the league, and hopefully that continues and we can get goals from all over the park. I truly believe out of the next 4 fixtures, we're going to get maximum points. I had a bet with Ryan, who's a Celtic fan on the SPFL show, that Rangers would get 15 out of the next 15 points. Our next 4 matches, I think, are very promising after the Aberdeen Cup game. So now moving on to the giveaway winner, and I did put up a post on my Instagram, which is at SharpDiv, and it got 585 likes with 281 comments. So I'm now just going to scroll through those comments and pick one at random, and they will be the winner of the signed Ali McCoist photo. Get in contact with me on Instagram. In fact, I'll message you as soon as you won and as soon as this video is out, and I'll get it to you ASAP. And I'm just scrolling down right now without looking. The winner is T34N. T34N. Tegan Wilmot. You are the winner. I'm going to be contacting you right now and getting you the signed Ali McCoist photo. Well done. So, thank you for watching this video. Rangers come out victorious 4-1 versus Hamilton. If you want to join this channel's journey and interact with the other series that I'm making, just started a podcast. First interview was with CJ, and I'll be doing a lot more interviews soon with hopefully some really interesting guests that I think can bring value to you, the viewer watching at home. And please subscribe to the channel. We're almost at 10,000 subscribers. Like the video and all that good shit. I've been SharpDiv, and I will see you in the next one. I'm out.